You're going to be responding to passage on page 136, the second and third paragraphs. Okay, so you're going to read through the passage and think about a theme that can be derived from this passage that's present throughout the rest of the story that you can see from these two paragraphs. You're going to explain how you were able to come about this conclusion, how the author used the techniques to for you to come about this conclusion. So you're going to write to yourselves in your notebooks, and then in a few minutes you're going to share. Yes?
What is the second and third paragraph? I know that may be a dumb question, but yeah.
Okay, so from the part where she says you like to sell it, but did you ever consider what it could do to the people who bought it? And then down to the part where it says, I was beginning to feel how I'd screwed up more lives than just my own. Oh wait, sorry, that's two paragraphs, I'm sorry. going to get into groups of 4 or 5. So the person you were partnered with last time, get into a group of 2 that's next to yours, and then there's going to be a couple groups of 5 because we don't have an even amount of groups of 2. So you guys can move your chairs or sit on the floor, whatever, and discuss about what you wrote.
Okay, excellent. What
So I felt that this quote was actually really important, and the reason I say this is because I actually have it on my journal. So I'm just gonna read what I have on my journal. So I put this quote is very important because this is the beginning of when we see the protagonist maturing. He sees the consequences for his actions, and it's really hitting him very deep inside of him. He's really saying, I did this, and it wasn't just affecting me, but everyone else. So,
I thought the same thing. Like, because you know, the whole beginning of the book, whenever he makes a decision, he's never thinking of what could happen after that. Or like even when he decides to smuggle drugs, he kind of doesn't even realize he's doing something wrong, but he knows he can be caught for it. So I don't know. It obviously fits with the theme because now he's finally realizing, okay, what I do matters.
Well, what is the quote? What's the quote that you all read? Because I didn't read it.
Oh, it's
I think it was all I could endure because I was beginning to feel how I had screwed up more lives than just my own.
So what does it come after? What has he just done?
well, the beginning it says it's gal talking to him. She says, "You like to sell it, but did you ever consider what it could do to the people who bought it?" I didn't know what to say right off, and she wasn't waiting. Figured she'd be struck dumb with that one, she said acidly, then slammed the door. I stood there for a minute. A minute was all I could endure because I was beginning to feel how I had screwed up more lives than just my own. So it's just about this song.
Okay.
I feel like somebody had sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same. Like that was just like a recurring theme in the book. He didn't really like think things through. It was kind of just more like spur of the moment. I'll do this just because there's a possibility of gaining that money that I need to go to college. I mean, like he had a good mentality. Like he wanted to get money for college, but I thought there was other and better ways for him to like put his like time and effort into to get the money to go to college and become a writer. So yeah, and I don't know. I kind of thought that like his kind of like thought of like not thinking of others before he makes a decision kind of like stems back to like his parents and how like they just constantly moved around just because his dad like he would start a job and then when it wouldn't work out they just pick up and move, and it kind of that affected him because that showed that his dad didn't really think of their family and how like that would affect them, like just constantly living around, not having any real friends or like a stable life right now. So, yeah.
I thought about like his dad in the sense that after he kind of realizes that, and I thought maybe kind of the message of this or like a theme would be kind of that like his mistakes, your mistakes are not your own. Because like he's saying that obviously he's realizing how much his mistakes are affecting him, and it's he's not in prison yet, but he's on the realizing that people are onto him. But like later on in the story, when his dad comes and visits him in prison, he's like telling his son how much it's affecting he and his wife, and like how the FBI is watching their house all the time. And, so I think that kind of like him realizing this now kind of it's unfortunate. I mean, it's good that he's realizing it, but it's sort of unfortunate because he can't really control how it's affecting everyone else in his life. It's just I agree with what you guys were saying. It's just kind of more
That was good, actually. Good discussion.
Smiling every time.